Hey everybody, Ben here. Our spiritual guidance word of the day is funny. In correlation to our supporting angel number card, we have achievement. I'm looking at this in a way of our intuition proving something. And to me, I kind of think it's funny. So like you knew this was going to happen, or you knew this about something. And I don't know why it brings laughter to me. Maybe it does for you. Let me know. But there's another thing I wanted to talk about funny is there's so many videos out there that show uh, like people getting hurt and they're like failures or something like that. And a lot of people find humor in that. And that confuses me. I don't know why. No, maybe there was a time when I was younger when I didn't see everything that I see now that maybe I did think those were funny as well. But when you really think about it, uh, especially if you have empathic abilities that you like feel energy, you don't have to, it's not yours. If you're seeing something, movies, videos, or in person, you're picking up other people's energies, they're suffering, you actually feel that. So maybe you experience a way when you're watching these, you actually feel that in your body. You know, these things aren't enjoyable. Why are we seeking humor or enjoyment out of other people's pain? Let's just say they're trying something and they really are trying their damnedest. Or a youngster doing something and they're they're butchering it. They don't know what they're doing. They're new. They're young. They're learning their page, and we find humor in it, and it is a shame. Granted, I'm sure I'm guilty of it too at a time from time, but when we really think about it, you know, why why are we finding enjoyment in failure? Maybe there's a little bit more negative energies in our thought patterns or jealousy that leads that. But back to the beginning in the intuition, let's just look at achievement. Proving to ourselves that that little hunch that we did have is correct. Practice it. Practice it small. Of course, we all want to look at the big stuff, manifestations and things, but test it. That little intuition. And like I said, I think it's funny because it's like I knew it. I knew I was right, but I didn't want to believe it because sometimes believing some of the things we don't want to know. We don't want to know that about that. It was nicer to know the other side. It's kind of like listening to a song and having your own idea of what it is, and then you find out what it was truly about, and it kind of ruins it. I'll leave it there. I wish you all the best. Take care.